Hello, my beautiful Geminis, my twins. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of May the 25th to the 31st. Yes, we're talking the end of the month. Keep in mind that not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every gem on the planet. But if, just take what does and throw the rest out into the universe. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any personal questions, then I suggest you look below there. It's simple. You can find my website and the calendar to schedule your own appointments. So I've been very busy, so thank you very much for checking in and watching this video. All right, you've been given the card leadership. That's your download message, the theme to this week. So let's see what we've got here for you in the tarot cards. What do you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through yet again another week? Alrighty, let's see. We're going to shuffle these one more time. Okay, and we're going to cut the deck. Coming in the first row, my beautiful gems, you have been given the Devil, followed by the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Empress. In the second position, you've been given the Five of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, in the center position, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Coming in next, you have the Eight of Cups, you have that Seven of Swords, and you have the Eight of Swords. End of the week, possible future energy, the Tower, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so Gemini, you have that ability. This is a given. To step out and be your own leader. You have the ability to teach, preach, and convey wisdom and information to other people. Don't be afraid to go out there. Continue doing that, because that is your ace in your pocket. This is what helps you move forward. You could be thinking about wanting to run classes, teach people, organize something where you can bring in extra business with something you're teaching and guiding others to do. You have the ability. Maybe you're going to get a promotion at work. Maybe you're leveling up, a new job description where you will have the ability to have more responsibility and to lead others. Coming in with that, your life and career, you've got progress. And it says it seems like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. So stay on course for at least a few more months before making a change. You are moving forward. You're thinking of making, you're always thinking, you're my Google kings and queens. You're always forward thinking of something new. What can you do with your job, your career, and your life in general? But you're taking your time right now. For some reason, maybe you've been distracted. You've had other things that have preoccupied you, but you will be moving forward once you clear up that extra work that you've had to complete. So you will get there, okay? So it'll happen within the next few months. Coming in with that, you have the Empress, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Devil. All right, let's jump right into the Devil. The Devil is all about making healthy and wise, decisions and choices. Whatever's been holding you back, you're coming to a realization you don't need it. You're getting rid of it. This is a card of addictions, addictive behavior, and also repeating bad habits. You're moving on. You're going to let go of those things that hold you back. If it's maybe it's unfulfilling relationship or job or career, or just the energy that's toxic around you. Making healthy decisions for your health as well. Maybe eating better, exercising better, doing things that are better for you that way. The Empress comes in and says, oh, you're being patient, ever so patient. I know you hate hearing that waiting game, but this is the Empress, and she's planting her seeds for success, her dreams. She's planting her seeds for her dreams, and she's waiting for them. But this is also the card that says you could be hearing about a new addition to the family. Somebody could be having a baby. But remember, you must be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day, and there is a gestation period of all our plans we're making. The Eight of Pentacles says you're paying attention to details, you're working hard on them, and so with this Eight of Pentacles coming in after that, you're paying attention to details. You're working hard for something. You're aiming your goals high. This is a card about letting the powers that be know who you are, what you're made of, and the talents that you have. Some of you could be learning some new skill. You could be going back to school, writing exams. This is the card of the apprentice. Okay, this is a card of learning. To elevate yourself up into that next tax bracket on your resume or your website. So working hard for your goals. Beautiful. Coming in next, you have been given with your focus part of the reading, and it's your career and money. It says rough patch, borrowing money, low on cash, And you could be working in a hospice or a healer or no work or reinventing yourself. So this came up ahead of you in another reading as well. So this is just a time where you're really going to have to be mindful of your spending and your money right now. Budgeting, okay? You could be finding money's a little bit lower at this particular time. You may even be having to ask for a temporary loan from somebody. But I think that you are also getting involved with helping other people. You have that ability to be a healer yourself in your own right. You may be trying to help other people get over things in their life and teaching and preaching by leading and teaching them here. You're reinventing yourself. That's nothing new. Oh my goodness. Geminis, you're always forward thinking, trying to improve yourself and life in general for yourself. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Cups. It could be a time right now where you're feeling a little bit reminiscing and thinking about the disappointments and the how comes and the what ifs of your past. We all get subjected to those feelings at times, but this card says it's crying over spilt milk. We need to wipe up that spilt milk and move on, because there is a prize at the end. If we are focused on it and we go towards it, it will happen. So my beautiful Geminis, let it go. Okay, it's a past. We can't change history. Don't allow that energy to to play on your demeanor. What we think we attract, we become. Stay positive. Take your time in the process, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, slow-moving energy, making detailed plans and focusing on them, not rushing in, not jumping to conclusions, not taking any major risks at this time. This is a card that says if you plan your moves articulately and creatively and accurately, you will succeed. You're moving on. You're not taking any BS. This is the card of the Queen of Swords. She does that. She cleans house. She gets rid of everything that isn't serving her. Now, some of you may actually literally be cleaning house, cleaning out closets and storage and things like that, things that you don't need anymore, to declutter. But in general, you're moving on in a new direction. You're letting go of unfulfilling situations and energy in your life, walking away from them and realizing that the only way to get peace of mind and relief is to do that. And I like this Queen of Swords because she makes her mind up. She goes out there on her own, solo, independent, doesn't need anybody else's advice and opinion. She chooses those moves on her own. Now, coming in the center position, which is your help, your hurdle, or your challenge, you've been given the card Leader. Look at this, leadership. Okay, so it comes with the galaxy jars, and they represent your talents, your gifts, and areas of unrealized potential that you carry within you. As a born leader, Gemini, you can truly bring out the best in others by guiding them and inspiring them. I think you're going to be teaching something. You might be running a class. You might be setting something up on your website. You might be going out and promoting yourself or something to bring in people to partake with you, and also for you to teach them something beautiful and new. Coming in, you have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Cups, and you have the Three of Pentacles. So leadership, right? You have the ability to step up on your podium, teach, preach, and convey wisdom to others. These people with this team have the same goals of success to learn something as you do. So don't be afraid to do that. The Ten of Cups says it, or the Ten of Pentacles says it's going to happen, and the Nine of Cups says you bet it is. So, the Nine of Cups is wishes fulfilled. The hard work that you've been putting into something is going to pay off in the form of the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, wishes come true. Whatever those wishes, whatever you've been pouring your blood, sweat, and tears into, and investing your time into, is going to work out. Whether it's money, love, or relationships, pure and simple as that. Wow. Coming in next, which is message from Spirit and your guides, you've been given the card Forgive, Disregard, and Make Peace. It's a card, and look at the little story the bear's got. Gemini, holding a grudge is like letting someone live rent-free in your head. So find it in your heart to be forgiving. Be the bigger, better person. It is a time to get over it and stop hanging onto grievances. If you can't forgive, then disregard this situation. Release all feelings and move on. With release will come peace, and this is the importance to achieving happiness. So try not to keep losing yourself in this moment of nostalgia and regret. It's time to either forgive and let it go, And it doesn't mean we have to condone the behavior or accept it if it's with an individual. But we cannot carry that burden any longer because it builds up and it builds up and then it weighs us down. Okay, it drops us to our knees. So let it go, my beautiful, beautiful Geminis. Coming in with that, you have the Eight of Swords, you have the Seven of Swords, and you have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so somebody did deceive you. Somebody did create betrayal. This card says that, you know, they were only out for their own selfish agenda, and they might have been trying to coerce, sell, or charm you into something. You're not going to buy it. This could have been a past tense, or this could be happening just recently now, but you're pretty smart when it comes to character analysis, Gemini. You're not going to put up with it. You know, you're going to walk away. You're going to walk on. You're going to, you know, you've been through enough, and it's your time now to realize that there's a brighter, better future ahead of you. You've paid your dues. This is the card that says just put one foot in front of the other and keep moving forward. Balance. Balance is all about balance, right? This is a card that says you need to take yourself to center and move on, move forward. Coming in with that comes in the Eight of Swords. Sometimes things don't happen fast enough. And we get up in our head and we presume and assume the worst of a situation. This card says step out of your way because, Gemini, the only thing holding you back from this happiness and success is yourself. Get out of your head. What we think, we attract, we become. Stay positive. Move on. Coming in at the end of the week, which is your angel card number, it's 2424. So 4, 8, 12. Yes, 2 and 1 and 3, single digit. Says discipline. Okay. Prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, exaggeration, and the opposite sex. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused, and it will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. So remember what I said here. Take your time. Plan your moves, right? Don't rush in. Okay, so coming in with that, you've been given, sorry about that, the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Tower. The Tower is about sudden change, or maybe change that you knew was inevitable. However, when we get this sudden change, this lightning bolt time, this moment, it's kind of like this epiphany, and the third eye opens and we go, okay, now what? It gives us time to sit back and think, this is what I really want to do, and you're going to make it happen. You're going to rebuild a bigger, better foundation. Whatever this was that happened, it wasn't on a firm foundation, or it might have just been a temporary situation that ended all of a sudden. So you're moving on and creating a better future for yourself. You're staying determined. The King of Wands goes bigger, goes home. He's fearless. He has the ability again to be a leader. Okay, there you are. You're the leader. And also you're the Queen of Cups, because it's coming in here that you're taking care of yourself first before you step out there and start charging into that next event, that next goal. You know, you have that ability. You're always there for people, Gemini. You're an innate healer yourself, and you want to heal everybody. Everybody that comes to you for help, you're there with your kind heart. But there comes a time where you could come to resent it and feel your energy depleted. Always extending yourself and perhaps not receiving anything in return. This Queen of Cups says take care of business. Physician, heal thyself first. Step back, call a truce, and no is a full sentence. And you know what, Gemini? No is a full sentence. If they don't like it, they can be mad till they're glad. You deserve this. Once you rejuvenate, regenerate, and re-energize yourself, you'll be back out there. The King of Wands says, yes, you're moving on. You're determined to step up to the plate and go big or go home. But first, you must take care of yourself. Well, my beautiful Geminis, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Geminis.